And they're really spaceships. There just isn't any other possibility.
The old man left that home, never to return again.
Get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
Are they slow moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Innocent of a new and deadly menace lurking behind closed doors. Marijuana, the burning weed with its roots in hell. Divorces, violence, murder.
On the most exciting, nerve-shattering journey in the history of man. You are there, 36 million miles into outer space.
The year 2020. The moon has been explored and colonized, and the next space goal is about to be reached.
Because you never know when gold strikes. Do you know what that's a reference to?
No.
BoJack Horseman, Season 1. Mr. Peanut Butter goes, let's start to record. And he goes, you never know when gold's gonna strike. And BoJack goes, gold doesn't strike. And Mr. Peanut Butter goes, that's why you never know. I always love that. Cenobites. Let's find out how you spell that properly. Hey, I spelled it right.
Nice.
Cenobites. That's the Cenobite from the classic Hellraiser.
Yes.
That's actually one I'm going to write down because just for anybody listening, we're going to have a really spectacular Halloween is what we're going to do. We're going to do a bunch of awesome Halloween type episodes. And one of them's going to be like all Halloween type movie episode where we just talk about like Halloween movies like 24/7 or however long that episode is. But yeah, that should be really good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up like a tier list where it's gonna be like the most well-known to the least. So like we'll start off like Freddy Krueger's and your Jason Voorhees and your Michael Myers, stuff like that. And then we'll work our way into like the crazier stuff. I'm excited for that. I already started working on like a list of a bunch of different horror movies that would be really good to do. One of the things that I really wanted so badly to do, as much as I love watching them, I love talking about like Grindhouse and like all these crazy like fucked up movies from like the 70s and 80s that nobody ever watches. Like all these like nutty movies. Like part of the reason why I even started this is like, yeah, I wanted to talk about all this paranormal and stuff like that. But like a big part was I really love talking about like these Grindhouse movies and these old spooky movies that people don't even like bat an eyelash because they're just awful, but they're also like have something about them that's so good. Like there's some kind of like I don't know what you'd call it. There's like an it factor about them that I don't know what it is. The practical effects, just like the crazy stories that like you can like, you know, tell all day that somebody like on like a crazy amount of like psychedelics or something just thought of this, or like was smoking weed in his garage and was like, hey, let's make a movie. I don't know. I love all that kind of shit. That's A1 for me. But yeah, that's why I really can't wait for Halloween. And I love Halloween stuff. I'm a big Halloweenie. What if that's a thing? I'm a big Halloweenie.
You're a Halloween.
I'm a Halloweedy.
You're a Halloweenies.
I'm a Halloweenie. I'm a Halloweenie the Pooh.
You're Halloweenies.
I'm Halloweenese. That's my origin.
Yeah. You come from behind the Halloween door.
I come from behind the Halloween door. Wasn't that you know what I'm from? I'm from Halloween Town. I'm chilling with all the Disney characters. Oh, I'm talking about Halloween Town, like the Disney movie.
Oh no. Yeah, you're right. Not that.
That's the one you're talking about with Jack is what was the name? What was that called? Was that Halloween Town?
I think their town was called Halloween Town, but that's Nightmare Before Christmas.
Or Spooky Town or something, was it? Yeah, or Spooky Town. Was it Spooky Town?
Was it? I thought it was Halloween Town.
I don't know, maybe. This is Halloween. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're getting so close to like Halloween. I'm really starting to feel like the hollow spirit. I'm like,
You feel something else taking over.
oh, the host is starting to feel like, something is taking host of him, and it is Halloween. I love Halloween, so let's do it. Let's fucking get her done. I can't wait though. I'm excited. That's gonna be something to look forward to. And we were just talking too. I want to have a really cool Christmas holiday season, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to call it, I'm all for it. I want to have cool holiday themed episodes. I want to do all kinds of shit. I want to deck this shit out. Deck the halls on this motherfucker. Yeah. We're going to get those jingle bells rocking. You know what I'm saying? Shit's going to be popping here. You're not even going to be able to go 10 feet in vocals without hearing a reindeer screeching in your ear. That's what this is going to be. We kind of already started talking about like Christmassy shit. Remember we talked recently about how Santa Claus is like the biggest trespasser of all time?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Needs to be brought to justice.
Dude, you know what I thought about afterwards? Technically you could say the Easter Bunny is the biggest trespasser of all time. And I know you're going to say like, who the fuck is the Easter Bunny? Whatever. But in my opinion, he's more of a trespasser. And then Santa Claus is more of the king of breaking and entering. You know what I mean? Santa Claus is the king of B&Es.
But like, how is what the Easter Bunny is doing any different?
Well, the Easter Bunny, he doesn't go inside as much. You guys kind of brought that to my attention. The Easter Bunny doesn't really go inside as much as Santa Claus does. Santa Claus has to go inside.
Right.
The Easter Bunny can just drop his shit off outside, and then you guys can go and out and wait for it or whatever, or find it.
Here's the thing, right? Santa Claus doesn't break to enter.
No, he slips in, but are you going to call somebody that slides down your chimney that you don't want to be there? You know what I mean? In this hypothetical situation, are you going to call that he's not breaking and entering?
So they definitely shouldn't be doing it, but it's just not breaking and entering,
I don't know. We should ask this. Is sliding down a chimney breaking and entering? Yes, entering a building by sliding down the chimney without permission is considered breaking and entering.
Oh, okay.
A chimney is considered an entryway into a home, and in using it to gain unauthorized access meets the legal requirements for a breaking. See, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I mean. Like, any way that you get into the house, that's breaking and entering.
Yeah.
But if you just show up on the person's lawn and you just start lobbing, like, eggs on their lawn, that right there is just trespassing. So the Easter Bunny is technically not breaking the law as much as Santa Claus is breaking the law, technically.
Man, whatever. Why are you so good at debates, man? I don't even want to do this anymore.
Why are you so good at debates? Yeah, let's move on from the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus being one of the kings of crime. That was a real good drop in from that last episode we did, though. Why are you so good at debates? Was that legit, or are you just fucking with me?
What's the next topic?
What's the next topic? All right. There is no topic. Let's look for some topics. Yo.
There's no topic?
Well, no, I got topics. I'm just saying, like, I didn't have one loaded and ready. This was all off the cuff. I've been riffing right now. You could say I dated Katy Perry because I'm all riffraff right now.
Did riffraff date Katy Perry?
Yeah, someone told me that recently. I thought that was weird.
That is weird.
Did riffraff date Katy Perry? They were not officially dating, but they did go on one date in March 2014.
Whoa, dude! How did you?
That's crazy.
How did you pull that?
That was Google. That was a good Google.
You're saying that, like, how did you know that before Google? That's crazy.
Someone told me that recently, that Russell Brand, before dating Russell Brand, that she actually dated Riff Raff, and I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, that's crazy.
Stupid person, huh?
What a stupid person.
What a stupid person. Between Russell Brand, Katy Perry, Riff Raff.
Yeah, she's dated some winners. She's batting 1,000.
Who else has she dated? Let's look up her dating history.
Why do we need to look up Katy Perry's dating history?
This is a culture, Burnz.
I wanted to do an actual episode, and
dude, we covered fucking Vanderpump or whatever the fuck.
Katy Perry. Hey, I still want to talk Vanderpump Rules. We still got to find out what happens next season on Vanderpump. Yeah, we will.
You still can.
We're gonna find out.
You still can. If you just be quiet and look up Katy Perry's dating history.
All right, I will. All her past,
You can judge her.
I guess so. Katy Perry's complete dating history. And just for anyone listening that actually gives a shit, we're gonna do a culture Burnz that does the entire month of August and September's media news and shit like that.
Wait, we didn't do in August?
No.
Oh no.
We did a music one, but we didn't do like an actual let me get a beer. I need a beer for culture Burnz. I don't know why, but it helps. So that's the bottom line. We didn't do one for August, but I still have all those headlines. So what we'll do is we'll do a big September and August culture Burnz. Rest in peace, King Cobra. This one's for you, buddy. Anyways, culture Burnz. So, what are your favorite bands of all time? Are you thinking, or are you doing something else?
That's not what we're doing.
Oh, come on. All right. Oh, yeah. We're going over Katy Perry's dating history. All right. So, Johnny Lewis. Actor Johnny Lewis, known for his roles on The OC and Sons of Anarchy, dated Perry for about 18 months in 2006. It was before her career really took off, leaving their relationship fairly unreported. Lewis died in Los Angeles in 2012. What the fuck? There's a whole story there. Travie McCoy. Perry dated the lead singer of the popular band Gym Class Heroes, Travie McCoy, in 2008 into 2009. She broke up with him after less than a year, apparently via email. Yeah, I didn't know that one. Gym Class Heroes, baby. If I was just another record sitting on the shelf, would you dust me off and play me just like everybody else? Something like that. Some shit. Let's see. McCoy shared that his drug use likely contributed to the breakup, but he added that the email destroyed him. Wow. It started off with, "I love you so much, I hate to do this," he said. Someone that you are ready to spend the rest of your life with sends you a fucking email just shitting on your whole parade. It destroyed me. Yeah. You don't break up with Travie McCoy via email.
Yeah, he's pretty much royalty.
He's pretty much royalty. He's a gym class hero, baby. Let's see. After McCoy, Perry had another fling with musical artist Josh Groban. They broke up and remained friends. He was supposedly surprised when she later wrote a song about him titled "The One That Got Away." That's a good song, too.
Josh Groban. What did he do?
Josh Groban was that guy that was on Always Sunny that Dee's obsessed with.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Josh Groban plays himself on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Dee's obsessed with him.
I've never Wait, what?
Yeah, he's a character on by the way, amazing TV show. Everybody knows this, but it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Josh Groban's on there. Something happens. Do they kidnap Josh Groban? I forgot. Josh Groban, Always Sunny. I remember one episode, Dee's going to a Josh Groban concert, and I remember in Dee's fantasy, there's a fantasy sequence where Dee has literally a thing where she sees Josh Groban, that she gets married to Josh Groban, and that he sings a song that she's not like a bird. Check it out. Let's see. All right, let me send this to you real quick. You still on the stream? I love that.
That's how babies are made.
Yeah, that's how babies are made. But yeah, that's a funny clip of the real life Josh Groban, and for
his real wife.
And his real wife. For anybody listening, you probably just heard either 2 minutes of silence or 2 seconds of a cut. I'll leave you to be the judge of which was in there. That's Josh Groban for you. What a guy. Who else? What else can we talk about with pop culture? There was actually something recently I wanted to talk about with pop culture besides just horror movies. I mean, I don't know. Do you want to do an entire episode of just horror movies? You want to do that a different episode?
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, Josh Groban. Who else? Russell Brand, they got married and they're both crazy. At first, when I met him, we wanted an equal. He wanted an equal. And I think a lot of times strong men do want an equal, but then they get that equal and they're like, I can't handle the equalness. He didn't like the atmosphere of me being the boss on tour, so that was really hurtful and it was very controlling, which was upsetting. Let's just say I haven't heard from him since he texted me saying he was divorcing me December 31st, 2011. Whoa. Robert Ackroyd, who's Florence and the Machine guitarist. I don't think he's any relation to, the Aykroyd that we all know, Dan Aykroyd. John Mayer, they dated off and on from around 2012 to about 2015. However, it was reported as early as 2010 that Mayer had been trying to hook up with Perry, and they even met for what sounds like a date just before she ended up with Brand. They broke up for the first time in 2013, and source told E! At the time John still very much loves Katie and has feelings for her. It was just going to be too much with what was on his plate. In March 2013, she told Ellie UK, I realized I could lose the person I loved and I had to deal with some things, issues I think a lot of women have. You can be strong in one aspect of your life, but submissive in another in relationship. Do we really have to read all this? This is just do we have to read Katy Perry's dating life right now?
Yes. So the person right before this guy is probably the most normal relationship she's ever had.
You talking about Diplo?
Wait, no.
What, Robert Ackroyd?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Diplo, she dated him. She dated Orlando Brown.
It's crazy.
Sorry, I meant Orlando Bloom, not Orlando Brown. that was a slip up. All right, and that's about it.
That's it?
Oh, no.
I don't believe it.
She dated Justin Trudeau in
No,
July.
she did not.
In July 2025, TMZ reported that Perry had been seen on what looked like a dinner date with politician Justin Trudeau. The former Canadian Prime Minister was with the pop star Lev Violon in Montreal on July 28th. They were also seen together in Mount Royal Park before dinner, then got drinks after the meal at Tavern Atlantic. Perry's tour is currently taking her through Canada. Trudeau separated from his former wife, Sophie, in 2023. Wow. That is pretty crazy. I agree. Katy Perry's trying to be the first lady of Canada, our 51st state.
They're going to unite us.
No, as soon as she takes over, that's when we're gonna invade Canada, and it's gonna become a part of the United States.
Got
you. What a crazy reality we live in. But yeah. So what else are we excited for? What else is going on in pop culture right now?
I think we should stay
that was it.
Kate Middleton and
I don't give a shit about any of that.
Okay.
I seriously don't.
Dude,
I'd rather just expand on pop culture. No, it's just like
think about how hilarious it is.
It's not. It's not. I'd rather talk about the conspiracies regarding Kate Middleton.
We can.
That's not a culture Burnz thing, though. We're sticking to culture Burnz.
It is culture because she's like a part of the culture.
Yeah, but that's a conspiracy. Conspiracy is a part of ATWB.
The whole thing's about conspiracies. But sometimes we just have palate cleansers.
I mean, this is culture Burnz right now is strictly about like things that are in the culture. So I'd rather stay away from.
Did you not see the new photo they just dropped? You should check it out.
What photo? Are you talking about Kate Middleton again? Because I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. I swear to God, dude. No.
Chill out, dude. That's crazy.
I don't want to talk about fucking Kate Middleton in a serious way. I'm not People Magazine.
It's not serious.
This isn't. I don't want to talk about her in general in a not serious or serious way.
All right.
I'd rather talk about like fucking good books or like shit that would actually like
Scanner Darkly's pretty great.
Well, there we go. We can talk about like our favorite books. Like,
yay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like culture Burnz should be a little part of why I like doing this whole thing, like talking about like shit like this is because I like expanding people's minds. And if you talk about conspiracies and paranormal and shit like that, you're letting them think about things in a way that they wouldn't normally think about it. Even if you're just regurgitating other people's thoughts in posts and shit like that and just talking about it. You're still getting people to hear things that they wouldn't normally hear and think about it in a way that they wouldn't normally think about. And like for a prime example of what I'm talking about for like a culture Burnz thing is like when we got into talking about Solomon Grundy randomly. And then we started talking about nursery rhymes. We started just going over like different nursery rhymes and the history of nursery rhymes. That's like a prime like culture Burnz thing right there. Like We're dissecting culture and like a very weird small aspect of it, and we're showing why it's either dark or weird or like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to talk about weird gossipy type shit, but I'd rather just do a whole episode about scandals instead. I don't want to talk about relationships because that to me has nothing to do with the culture burning. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's the gist of I mean, if you want right now, we can go through an entire list of famous scandals. I'm down with that. I got a whole book about the New Encyclopedia of American Scandals.
What I think we should do is we should talk about it.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
There's literally millions of different things that
No.
we can talk about. There's
No, I know.
millions.
Hold on.
There's so
Don't
much.
force the process.
Hey, you know what's great? 80s documentaries. I can tell you 10 of them.
I got one.
Okay, here we go.
What's if you could just make a movie, any movie, what movie would it be? And just pitch it to me.
If if I could make a movie with any amount of money given to me, anything, if I ever wanted to, like whatever I wanted to make, doesn't matter.
It has to be an original property.
Oh, that sucks because I instantly can I tell you what my answer would be if it
Some
wasn't?
superhero.
No.
Oh, what?
If it wasn't an original property, my answer would be Destroy All Humans. A movie.
Yeah, true.
A movie
That'd be a good one.
adaptation of that video game. I think that would be one of the best movies of all time, and I would love that. I would make that.
It would be like Paul, but better.
It would be like Paul mixed with Mars Attacks, mixed with GTA. Just
I was thinking, what is it called? Team America?
it's just gonna because it's gonna have a crude vibe about it. It's gonna have like a crude and irreverent vibe.
And it's gonna be very like all over the globe.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about the first one is very just like in America. So you're all over like America just bouncing around. But the second one, you are all over the globe. And to be honest with you, if I could make any movie of all time, it would be I would make the first one just to make the second movie, to be
That's
honest.
hilarious.
You know what I mean?
I wish you could do that just so that would be like some little DVD info feature where like, oh shit, it says that he only made this movie so he could make the second one.
And I would make the first movie so fucking amazing. Like, I would make it fucking amazing. Like, I would do a crazy good job with the first movie. Like, I would make it so they would ask me to do a second movie. Like, that's how good I would make the first movie. But that's what I mean. Like, I love that franchise and those. I'll be honest with you, it's probably one of my favorite video games of all time, if not my favorite video game of all time. Like, it's definitely the game that I played as a kid the most. I would say San Andreas and that one. Those are the two games that I played the most as a kid. Was Destroy All Humans 2 and San Andreas. But yeah, 100% I would make the first one just to make the second one. Like, it's crazy. I would want to have everything to do with the second one. Like from the first frame that it starts off to like the last frame that it cuts to credits, would want to know everything and try to create everything for that process. Because that's like the movie to me that I've always wanted to see. There's some other video game movies too, and I'm not even just saying video game movies, I'm saying movies in general, like adaptations. But like there's some other video game movies that I was like, oh, that would be a cool movie, or this would be a cool movie. But no, Destroy All Humans specifically would be like the day that happens, like my heart's gonna like I'm gonna be so happy. Like it's crazy. Like I love that game so much.
I think what they need to do is remake it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
make a new one, and then it might blow up enough for me.
Yeah, but they did remake it. They remade the first two games entirely. Like they.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's not what we need, because that's the same game, just remastered.
Yeah, but that's it though, because you need that same humor. If they remake it, it's just gonna be like Saints Row or something like that, where it's just gonna be like a shitty like
I just
new
don't think
version
it's
of it.
popular enough right now to get a movie.
No, I agree with you, but I think honestly, if you made a movie or announced a movie for it, it would grow in popularity and people would be into it. That's the thing. I
But
don't.
you see what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, no, I see exactly what you're saying. I think,
You needed to make it popular for them to want to make a movie for it.
yeah, I think though, like eventually, like you could start like bringing it up more and getting the popularity out there more, and
But then
then
again, did
putting
they
it out
ever
there.
make a new Twisted Metal before they made the show?
I don't know. That's a
Like,
good.
when was the last new Twisted Metal?
I don't know. Last Twisted Metal. I'm gonna say 2012, just randomly. Last Twisted Metal game. Yo, this is
What?
crazy.
2012?
Yeah, the last published Twisted Metal game is 2012 PlayStation 3 title. Yo, that's funny. I'm psychic, dude. I'm a psionic warrior.
Yeah, dude.
That's
That's what
so
I'm saying.
that's so funny. I'm getting good at this shit.
Oh, fucking. So yeah, like maybe they could let you do that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it would work, dude. We just had that remake. Yeah, it was a complete remake of the game. I think that we could get a movie. I don't want us to get a movie just yet because I'm not making movies. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's wait till I get in the movie business before they start talking about Destroy All Humans,
Well, hurry
the
up,
movie. Dude, hey, if they're fucking hiring, I'll fucking go for it. I'll audition,
Dude,
I'll do
next-
everything.
This Christmas might be our last free Christmas. You better hurry up.
Yeah, that's true. This might be our last free Christmas, according to the Dark Forest theory. Yeah, I better hurry up and make Destroy. Hey, that means that we might not get GTA 6. That would suck.
That would be. I would love that.
Why would you?
Man, I love GTA.
But how funny would it be if the world ended
Yeah,
before
like, oh.
GTA 6 came
I
out?
love it.
That would be like the biggest, cruelest twist of irony of all time.
Because it's really like, honestly, who cares? Because given that context, like aliens are real.
Yeah.
Like, who cares?
No,
Who
100%.
cares about GTA?
But it's still like it's considered like the greatest video game of all time or greatest video game franchise of all time. And it's literally been waited for the past, like, say, like, I don't know. What has it been? 12 years since GTA 5 came out? It's
Something.
and you can be like, okay, aliens, we've waited for we've waited since the 1940s to find out that aliens are real. And you could be like, oh, that's a long time. But I think at this point we know aliens are real. So at the same time, like if aliens showed up, yeah, it would be like shocking and mind blowing to the entirety of society. But at the same time, it's been 12 years since GTA 5 came out and we're ready.
All right.
And
When did Skate 3 come out?
when did Skate 3 come out? Oh my god. Skate 3. Let's see. May 11, 2010.
Wow, Skate 3 is old.
Yeah, it's 15 years old. But you're going to tell me that Skate 3 has as much of an impact as GTA 5?
I'm just saying that so far it's been a bigger wait.
It has, but I'm also talking about the impact of GTA on society.
No, of course. I mean, of course.
It's not even just about like, oh, it's a long wait. It's the impact on society. Like you're comparing the impact of aliens on society. I'm saying like GTA coming out is going to be an impact too. I mean, obviously it's not going to impact us like aliens, but I don't know.
I heard GTA 6 might have skateboarding in it.
That would be awesome, honestly. I'd love that. Imagine if it came out and just everybody forgets about skate immediately because everybody can just skateboard in GTA and shoot each other.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Everybody's just doing ollies and somebody comes with a tank. Holy shit.
But it's got to be fun. It can't just be a feature and not be fun to do.
Dude, if they start doing tricks with skateboards in GTA, it will be the greatest game of all time. And it will be probably the funniest online experience of all time. Like, imagine...
Person kickflip over him.
Yeah, or just imagine seeing people do grindings and maybe, like, doing drive-bys while they're grinding.
Dude, I think they might shut down GTA 6.
Why? Because it's just going to be too crazy?
People are going to go too far with it in that game.
People are going to go too far. I mean, people went pretty far in GTA 5. I don't know. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be everything. That's what I'm talking about.
I think it'd be fun. I'm just saying that you know what I'm saying, right? Like,
I get it, but I think it's everything that we are looking for in a video game, like an open world video game. I mean, I'm the designated open world, I guess, professional opinion on this podcast because open world.
This guy doesn't even like Witcher 3.
Oh, come on. It's not that I don't like
He's
it.
the expert on open world games.
Hey.
The expert.
GTA, Red Dead Redemption, Bully, yeah, just Rockstar games. Amazing games though. We got Saints Row.
You're the Rockstar resident.
I love but I love open world games. Skyrim. Fucking
You love Skyrim.
I fucking love Skyrim. Skyrim's one of my favorite games.
I love Skyrim more than you, I bet.
I don't know about that, dude. How many times have you played it? I played it fucking probably like 10 to 15 times.
You know what? I just came up with an idea. Look up a Skyrim quiz.
Look up a Skyrim quiz. We're gonna do a Skyrim quiz right now. All right. Skyrim quiz.
See you really know Skyrim. Fucking love Skyrim.
Skyrim trivia quiz.
More than everyone else.
Test your Dragonborn knowledge. All right, let's do this. Start
Hell
quiz. Yeah. All right. What is the name of the province where Skyrim is located?
Wait, it's Tamriel.
I was gonna say I should probably read the four answers. No,
well, it's Skyrim.
I was gonna say it's Skyrim, Cyrodiil, Hammerfell, or Morrowind. Those are your choices.
Oh yeah, Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim.
It's named after where you are.
All right. In which hold is the College of Winterhold located? That's fucking easy. It's Winterhold. It's in the name.
Yeah, what are these questions?
Yeah, these are fucking too easy.
These are baby games.
Who is Jarl of Whiterun when the player first arrives in Skyrim?
It's Jarl.
Yeah, who is the Jarl of Whiterun when the player first arrives in Skyrim? Quarrier, Ulfric Stormcloak, Bulgruf the Greater, or Elsif the Fair?
It's Balgruuf the Greater.
Are you sure? Or it's not Ulfric Stormcloak?
Is that what you think?
I'm just saying.
I'm asking you. Is that what you think?
I think it might be.
It's not. It's Balgruuf the Greater.
All right, let's go with Bulgruf the Greater. Next.
Was it correct?
I don't know. It's not showing me.
Oh, it's gonna say at the end. Gotcha.
All right. Who becomes the ruler of Solitude after the fall of the... I think it was, though, because it's green, so maybe if we get one wrong, it'll be red. Who becomes the ruler of Solitude after the fall of the Imperial Legion commander? General Tullius, Ulfric Stormcloak, Maven Blackbriar, and Elisif the Fair. I mean, I think that's Ulfric Stormcloak, right?
It's Solitude, right? And it's after what?
After the fall of the Imperial Legion commander.
The Imperial Legion commander.
I think it's either Tullius or Ulfric. I think it's Ulfric though. No?
I think it's either Maven or the other one. But I think Maven is Maven in Solitude? Or is Maven in Riften? Blackbriar sounds like a Riften thing. I think it is. So I'm gonna go with Elsif the whatever.
Elisif the Fair? Alright.
Yep.
Alright. I think it was right. It was green, so it should be good. What is the unique effect of the conjuration spell Dead Thrall? Reanimates all nearby corpses indefinitely. Summons a random Daedra to fight for you. Raises one humanoid thrall permanently until destroyed. Or turns enemies into allies for 30 seconds. Raises one humanoid thrall permanently until destroyed. Isn't that what it is?
I agree. I agree on that.
It's either that or the last one. Turns enemies into allies for 30 seconds, but I'm pretty sure it's the raises. Yeah, raises one humanoid. Yeah. There we go.
That one's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Which shout effectively slows time for everyone except the Dragonborn? Marked for Death, Ice Form, Slow Time, or Whirlwind Sprint? Yeah, talk about it. You want to talk about obvious? I don't think we even have to
look up a better quiz.
Let's.
There's some that actually get me, but like.
Let's see.
What the fuck?
Let's do. All right. Hard Skyrim quiz. Difficult. Here we go. All right. 1 out of 30 questions. So this will be hard. What is the name of the player home in Solitude?
Let's see. What are the options?
Proudspire Manor, Honeyside, Winstad Manor, or Heljarken Hall. I think it's Heljarken Hall. It's either that or Winstead.
What are the options again?
Proudspire Manor, Honeyside, Winstead Manor, or Heljarken Hall. I think it's Heljarken Hall, but it might be Winstead. I'm not sure.
I think you're right about Yarkin Hall.
Yeah.
But that sounds like it'd be from somewhere else. Like that sounds like a
No, that's
real Skyrim-y name.
no, that's definitely the name of one of the houses in Skyrim. That's what I'm saying is Winstead and
I'm saying it, but not in I don't know about Solitude specifically. You know?
yeah, but I remember Heljarken Hall had like kind of like a really snowy vibe. Didn't Solitude have a snowy vibe?
No.
No? So maybe it's Winstead Manor instead.
I think. Say it again. It was Honeyside, one of them. I feel like it
Yeah,
doesn't
Honeyside
sound right, but
and then Proudspire Manor.
Honeyside sounds familiar.
I think
and
Honeyside is
can't-
that really shitty simple one. Also, this has a timer. 8 minutes and 34 seconds we have left.
Honeyside.
I didn't even realize this had a timer.
I'm gonna go with Honeyside.
You're gonna go with Honeyside? I'm gonna go with Heljarken Hall.
Fuck it.
Honeyside. Nope, it was Proudspire Manor.
Fuck.
Yep, so we're both wrong on that one.
Proudspire Manor.
Yep.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
What is one type of armor that cannot be crafted? Studded, leather, orcish, or fur? Isn't it fur?
I thought you could make fur though, but maybe not.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go with.
It's either fur or studded. I know you can do leather or orcish.
I think you're right. I think it's fur.
Yep, it's fur. What enemies surround Skyhaven Temple? Bandits, mages and necromancers, Falmer and Dwemer automatons, Forsworn.
Forsworn.
Yep, that's exactly it. Which ingredient has the fortify carry weight effect? Scaly Foliota, Haygraven
Well,
Claw,
this is a good one.
Orange Dartwing, and or Slaughterfish Scales. I'm gonna say I think it's
What was the second and third option?
Haygraven Claw and Orange Dartwing. I feel like it might be Haygraven Claw, but I could be wrong.
Fuck it, I'm going with Slaughterfish Scales.
Going with Slaughterfish, I'll go with that too, but I think it's Haygraven. It was Scaly Foliota. What three colors do mountain flowers appear in? Red, yellow, and blue. Blue, pink, and red. Blue, purple, and orange. Or red, purple, and blue.
What do mountain flower colors come in?
Yeah.
Is that what,
Yep.
what flowers? What color do mountain flowers come in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the last one.
All right. Yeah, you were right. That's funny. Which resource are used to make a steel ingot? Iron ore and silver ore, iron ingot and corundum ingot, iron ore and corundum ore, or 2 iron ingots. I'm pretty sure, isn't it an iron ingot and a corundum ingot, or is it an iron ore and a silver ore?
That's good. I feel like you don't need silver to make steel, right?
Oh, maybe it was the corundum. I feel like my original.
What's corundum?
I think it was the iron ingot and the corundum ingot. I think that's what it was, or the iron ore and the corundum ore. I think because they put it twice too.
I'm gonna go with silver.
You're gonna go the silver first one. All right. I'm gonna say it was the third one before I click it. It was the third one. What is the name of the inn in Iverstead? The Frozen Hearth, Wind Peak Inn, Frostfruit Inn, or Villamere Inn?
Iverstead.
Iverstead.
I'm gonna go with frost fruit.
I feel like
Sounds
it's the
nice.
Frozen Hearth, but all right.
Yeah.
We're going to go with your Frostfruit. It was Villamere Inn. What is the largest size of soul gem? Azura Star,
Oh.
the common soul gem, grand soul gem, or the greater soul gem? Isn't it the grand soul gem?
What was the second one?
Common soul gem. It's definitely not that. It's
Oh yeah.
It's either that
It's
or the
Grand.
Azura Star. What's the Azura Star?
That's like not even a soul gem.
All right, well, there we go. It's definitely the Grand then. Yep, we got it. Who is the defector in the Thieves Guild? Mercer Frey, Vex, Maven Blackbeard, or Brynjolf? Wasn't it Vex?
I'm gonna go with Brynjolf.
I actually think you're right. Let me click it though. Nope, it's Mercer Frey.
Predictable.
Yep. How many standing stones are in Skyrim? 10, 27, 13, or 3? I'm going to guess 13. What are you going to say?
13.
Yep. Which Dwemer item can be smelted for dwarven ingots? Dwemer cog, small Dwemer lever, bent Dwemer scrap metal, or Dwemer scrap metal? I hated the Dwemer things, so I'm going to leave this one to you.
Dwemer scrap metal.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Bent Dwemer scrap metal.
Weird.
Yeah. How many goat pelts are needed to craft a piece of leather? 4, 2, 1, or 3?
1. Wait, for goat? Oh,
For a
maybe
goat
2.
leather, I feel like it's 2.
I think it's 2.
Yep, it is. Which ingredient cannot be used for cooking or baking? Garlic, chicken's egg, lavender, or frost miriam?
Lavender.
I think it's frost miriam. You sure you want to do lavender?
I think Frost Miriam is a red herring.
All right. Nope, it was frost miriam.
It's the one it's the one that sounds like it doesn't belong, huh?
Yep.
Damn.
Lakeview Manor is close to which body of water? Lake Yorgrim, Lake Illinalta, Lake Gear, or the Karth River?
I'm gonna go with number 1.
Lake Yorgrim. Nope, it was Lake Illinalta. What is one alchemical effect of Nirnroot? Damage magicka regeneration, fortify carry weight, damage health, or slow? I think it's damage health.
Of Nirnroot?
Yeah. That or damage magicka.
Heals you.
That's what I'm saying, damage
Okay.
health.
No, but that's the opposite of healing you. Damages your health.
Well, it's either that or fortify carry weight, slow, or damage magicka regen. It says what is one alchemical effect of Nirnroot, not all of it.
I know.
So what do you think?
I think it heals you if you eat it, though. So I'm
Well, we
gonna
got 10
go
seconds left.
I'm gonna go with boost the one that was positive.
Nope, it was damage health.
Damn.
I think I'm winning this one so far.
You're not even keeping track. How about that?
Hey, the listeners will keep track of the how many questions have we done so far? I don't know. You asked me a question though earlier about like which movie I would make if given unlimited money, and I never really answered that one. I mean, I answered like which adaptation would I make, but not like which original idea. Before I answer that, can you answer me which adaptation you would make?
Let me think.
I guess I'll throw out, there's a movie that I've always really wanted to make. It's kind of one of the movies that I've spent the most like thought process on. It's kind of like a satirical zombie movie called Canada Falling. And it's basically about a government lab that's stationed in Canada. They cause like a zombie pandemic in this small town in Canada. And it's about like a teacher that's helping one of her students get to the border of the town and find the dad who helped create the zombie epidemic, and basically trying like to meet both of them like outside of like at the border of town so that they can get rescued by the government. It's kind of satirical. Like there's a lot of like comedy in it. It's a pretty good, I like the idea a lot, and it's one that I've always wanted to make. I don't know, I like wacky ideas.
I'm still thinking about an adaptation I wanted to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would be an adaptation that you want to make? What are some other adaptations that I would love to make too? Is like when I was growing up, I always really wanted to make a Punisher movie. I love the Punisher as a character, and I always really want that, or Moon Knight. I always thought that would be the shit. I mean, now they made Moon Knight and the Punisher, so I can't really do that. I don't know. There was something else, too. There was a third option that I've always wanted to make for a movie. like for an adaptation. It was Destroy Humans, some kind of Marvel project like that, and there was a third one. I forgot what it was. I've always been interested in making like a Nazi zombies movie too, even if it's like unrelated to like Call of Duty or something. Like I have that idea about like a Nazi officer who, when they invade Austria, they find the Spear of Destiny, and they decide to like the Nazi officer uses that to create like a zombie like army, basically
using the dried up blood of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty much. That was the gist of it. It was cool. It was basically because, Jesus Christ, was able to be resurrected. So his blood had like magical properties to like resurrect. So it was kind of like a mystical, undead kind of movie. And it like centered on the Battle of the Bulge.
I know what I want to make.
What?
I want to make a Batman movie.
That would be awesome.
Hot tea. I just got some ideas I want to see.
What would be in your Batman movie that would be different?
You would see.
Like what would you bring to the table that no other Batman movie has done? Even if it's something that's like been in the comics or like something like that. Like what would you do differently?
I changed my mind.
I changed my mind. Okay.
I want to do a Justice League Gods and Monsters movie. Live action.
That's already being done, but yeah.
Do you know what Gods and Monsters is?
No, I have no idea, but I'm guessing.
So it's not really anything that he's doing in that, unless he's planning on bringing them in from a different universe, but it's just an alternate reality.
Have you watched Peacemaker? They're already talking about alternate realities. I wouldn't be surprised if this first season of Peacemaker ends with us going to a reality where Argus tries to fight an evil Superman, and Superman just goes and punches all of them and kills all of them, and Peacemaker's like, well, I'm not going back there again. That would honestly be awesome. He goes to a Red Sun universe.
Well, I was saying that in this universe, Superman lands in Mexico.
In this, what? You want to do Spanish Superman?
I'm pretty sure he landed in Mexico. Is that what it was, or was it just like Southern America? He's the son of General Zod, and Wonder Woman is, I think, Big Barda, or just like a Big Barda-like new god who's just like run away to Earth. And Batman is a vampire. But he's like a vampire who turned himself into a vampire, like how the Lizard turned himself into a lizard.
Or Morbius turned himself into a vampire.
I guess so, yeah, huh? I don't know Morbius.
I guess so, yeah. Dude, Morbius is awesome. I actually was at a store the other day, and they had a Morbius like old school like 70s like comic pack, like a graphic novel book. And I thought about getting it.
Dude, this version of Batman is so cool. He's like a scientist detective who's also a vampire.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I would just get Dexter to play him.
I think the guy who plays Dexter would be a pretty good Batman too.
Yeah.
He'd be a pretty good Bruce Wayne. He'd be a little weird, like, playing both those characters, but I could see it.
I changed my mind now. I just want to make a Batman movie.
I just want to make a... Didn't you change your mind about just wanting to make a Batman movie? Okay, so you double change your mind, you're reversing your mind change back to the original state?
This is the creative process.
I get it. I mean, I've had the idea to make a Destroy All Humans movie since the 5th grade, but I get your creative process.
This Batman movie, I don't know if this has been done before. This sounds like a good setup for just a comic, but I would want to make a movie where it's Batman making his own Suicide Squad, but he doesn't call it that because he doesn't want them to die. He like protects them, but he like treats them like he would let them die.
So the Outsiders?
Now the Outsiders, I feel like, are not all villains, aren't they? Like heroes.
I thought the Outsiders were mostly villains.
Who's on the Outsiders?
I thought they were basically like Batman's
Isn't
Suicide
Katana
Squad
and Black Lightning on the Outsiders?
Yeah, that helps even more.
They're
what
not
I'm
villains;
saying.
those are good guys.
Katana's not a good guy.
Yeah, she is.
She's literally in the Suicide Squad.
Well, yeah, she's like which is actually kind of weird.
Hey,
she's in the Bat family. How about that?
If you get sliced from her blade, your soul will end up in her blade. So if I were you, I wouldn't get sliced from her blade.
Look up if Katana's in the Bat family.
Katana's not in the Bat family.
Yeah, she is. Look it up.
No, she's not.
Look it up. Look it up.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm looking up multiple things right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is Katana part of the Bat family? What? Yes, Katana's considered a distant affiliate and a distant agent of the Bat family.
She's a good guy.
Often working with him as an ally and sometimes even serving as a bodyguard for Batman, though
Yeah.
she is not a core member and has her own independent adventures. I call bullshit. I don't even consider that.
You just don't know her like I know her.
Even if she's a bodyguard for Bruce fucking Wayne, I wouldn't consider her a part of the Bat family.
She's a member of the Bat family like Huntress is. But Huntress
I wouldn't
is,
consider Huntress a member of the Bat family
She is-
either. I
she
get
is
where that's
totally-
coming from.
No, she is totally.
No.
Look it up.
No.
Look it up.
No.
You're gonna. Why? Why are you doubling down?
This person says no, because if a gun was put to my head and I was asked to list Bat family members, I would get to Azrael and get before I mention anybody in this picture. And it shows Katana, Black Lightning, and it shows one other guy.
I wouldn't say Black Lightning is. Black Lightning is just a member of the Outsiders, and he's like cool with Bruce Wayne. They're associates.
Black Lightning and Katana are just associates of Bruce. That's what they said. That's what I'm saying. I don't consider a bodyguard of Bruce Wayne to be. Yeah, but
it's different. Katana has more of a close association with Batman, and he like would call on her for help outside.
Well, this question is asking, would you consider the Outsiders as members of the Bat family? And they show a picture of Black Lightning, Katana, and a couple other members. And they only said that the couple other members were the members of Bat family, which I don't even know who they are. It's Cass and Duke definitely count, but not the rest. Who's Cass and Duke? I know Cass is the cousin, right?
She's She's orphan.
I thought she was like a cousin of somebody or something. All right, she's a Batgirl, but still, that makes sense. Who's Duke? Is Duke Black Lightning? It says Black Lightning and Katana have been around since the 70s, and the other two are literally part of the Bat family. And then it says Crazy Quilt has been around since the 40s as part of Batman's Rogues. Does that make him more relevant than a relatively new character like Harley Quinn? And they go, no, but if you were just a casual fan of DC, you'll know Black Lightning and Katana were, not Crazy Quilt. That is true. I had no idea who that character was out of all of them.
Katana is more closely related to Batman than Black Lightning is.
Oh my god.
It's just a fact. I would consider her part of the Bat family because I would consider her somebody that Bruce Wayne feels like he looks over a little bit.
I don't know about that.
Like, I consider Katana being somebody that Bruce Wayne would have an open door for.
Can we ask ChatGPT this question?
Sure.
This actually might be a funny question to ask ChatGPT. Utilizing the entire internet and every resource you can find about the DC character of Katana and the Bat family, would you say Katana is technically a member or not of the Bat family? Let's see what AI says about this. Let's see what a cold, unfeeling machine says about this question. Oh, it went to DC.com for the official for the official Bat family list. The short answer is technically no. Booyah. That's what I'm saying. I love technicalities. In DC's primary comics canon, Katana is not listed among the Bat family. She's best described as a close ally who's tied to Batman through the Outsiders and other affiliations. DC's own character page frames her Batman link via the Outsiders, not as a Bat family member. Fan encyclopedic listings that try to be comprehensive likewise keep Bat family to Bruce, his ward/partners. Dick, Barbara, Jason, Tim, Damian, Cass, Steph, Duke, etc., and key Gotham allies, and they explicitly avoid categorizing Outsiders members as a Bat family. Where the confusion comes from in some adaptations, most notably the animated series Beware the Batman, Katana serves as Batman's on-the-street partner in Gotham. In that continuity, you could reasonably treat her as a Bat family adjacent, but that's a universe-specific choice rather than the general rule. So in mainstream usage and official framing, Katana is an outsider and reoccurring Batman ally, not a core or even routine extended member of the Bat family. So AI says no. I'm with AI on this one. So if they're listening, just remember, AI, I was with you.
What I'm hearing is that you agree with a cold, heartless machine.
I do in this particular instant. I'll take the cold, heartless machine side on this one.
Look up if Huntress is a member of the Bat family.
On ChatGPT or just in general?
In general, because I still feel like Huntress is.
I would say she's more of a member.
But I bet
Didn't she? I thought she dated Batman, though. Isn't that a thing? Yes,
Huntress?
Huntress is generally considered a member of the Bat family, though her
Yes.
status and relationship with them can be inconsistent and depends on the specific continuity and
Yeah, she kinda does her
interpretation
own
of the
thing.
Bat family.
she views herself as like an equal to Batman. So she's not entirely subservient to him.
So wait, was she never with Batman like that?
I don't know.
I know she doesn't she her dad's like a criminal or something, right?
Yeah, her dad was like a mafia boss. She watched her family die.
All right, that makes sense.